All right, you guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to be demonstrating DTF on Leatherette. We've got a customer's setup here that we printed. We have our Laserhyde adhesive and Leatherette here ready to go. This is our vintage gray collection. And what we're going to do is we're going to press this onto this material so that we can do a print and cut in the Thunder Nova Plus 24. So this is the first time we're going to be demonstrating this, but it has been a request on how to do it. So we're going to show you today. So the great thing about this DTF here is this is DTF from Supreme Screen Supply. 3 seconds is all it takes to adhere this. Personally, on our Leatherette, we like to hit it for about 5 seconds, and then we do a cold peel. So we'll let it rest and then peel it cold, and then we're ready to go. We've got our targets that we built here. It's about 1 point. So these are the print marks we're going to be using for the machine. So it doesn't matter how you put this on your sheet. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be somewhat straight and in alignment with the sides of the material. So we're going to press this real quick. We're hitting it at 290 and we're doing a pressure of about 8 to 9. What I like to do too is while it's down here, I just kind of like to rub it down a little bit. It just kind of helps for some reason, especially with this. Now we could peel it now. And there's our material, okay? We don't have to mess around with, UV printers and doing all that stuff. It's ready to go. So as you can see, this is what we've got. We just laid down printed material with our targets, and we see we have a small little dot here that we use. See that right there? So our target will get right in that dot, and then we're going to do a print and cut around all of this. So this is going to be the first time we demonstrate this on the Nova Plus 24 with the RF tube. So here we go. Into the machine we go. We're going to get the magnets on this board, and then we're going to go ahead and get this ready to go for a cut and print in Lightburn. Now the one thing is we get a lot of videos out there that are showing the technique of UV. They'll UV print something and then they're instantly cutting it in the Thunder. We're doing something similar. The only difference is we're not having to buy a UV printer to be able to do this. And the fact that anybody can order prints like this as long as the results come out right. So we're here to demonstrate those results to make sure that you guys can actually do this. And the great thing, again, like I said, anybody can do this. If you've got experience with your Thunder laser, you can easily do print and cut items, and then, man, you can just sell these all day long in different ways to different clients and companies. And with DTF prints or even UV printing, you can get very, very detailed, thin, and very colorful gradient type artwork in your images, and then back those onto a piece of Leatherette of your color choice with adhesive, and you've got custom patches that you can charge a nice premium for. So once again, we're trying to find ways to change the game within the industry of things you can do, and this is one of them. We're going to be releasing bars soon, guys. It's always been something that's been on the back of our mind as far as what we wanted to release. We've always used bars in our shop. We use these Home Depot, these metal Home Depot stakes. You just set that down there just like that, and then boom, you're good. So we're good here, guys. I think I'm going to put one more magnet. This is kind of why you want the bars, because I'm kind of sick of having to put magnets all over it. It's more of a time-consuming thing. So stay tuned and watch for that, guys, because we will be releasing that. So, all right, like I said, all of our magnets are down. So let's go ahead and take this now into Lightburn, and then we're going to make sure our settings are good to go, and then get this all nice and cut. What we've done here is when you do a print and cut, this file should be a PDF in whatever designer software you're doing. So once we drag that file into here, these now represent our cut lines. Now what we want to do, just to make things simple, you always want to make sure that these are grouped up. So we're going to highlight this and we're going to weld them. That is now welded, and we're going to make that T1. Now T1 represents a tool. So this is our tool 1, and this mark over here, we're going to highlight again. We're going to weld this, but we're going to make this tool 2. So T2, so target 1, target 2, kind of how I reference it. And we're now going to go on the laser, and we're going to take our machine to this point right here, okay? So let's go ahead and do that now. So here we're going to control the speed. We're going to adjust that to be able to get more pinpoint accuracy on getting to our point, which is right over here. You could speed it up if you want, just to get it there quicker. Now this is about the time where I'll slow it down. So over here on the dial, you're going to hit your speed, which is here. And if we hit speed, we're at 50. I'm going to take that down to 10. So right there, I'm locked in on the dot. Now that I'm locked in here, we're going to come back here now. This target, we want to highlight it. And we're going to start the wizard. Print and cut, start wizard. Press to set first target position, set. Okay? Now what we want to do is we want to jog to the other target. So we want to highlight this target now. And we want to jog to it. Now this laser is going to move within that vicinity. And boy, it is close. You can see how close it got. It's within a millimeter or so of the dot. I'm going to slow this down even more. I'm going to take it down to a 1 millimeter. That means it is barely going to move. And this is how you kind of get precision accuracy. I'm kind of liking that right there. At this point, I'm going to kind of hit origin. And now that we come back to the screen, we've got target 2 set. We're going to hit scaled. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to come over here to laser, and I'm going to hit the circle frame, because what I want it to do to frame the shape of this material, and that's going to tell us how close we are to the actual project. So here we go. Now that we hit the frame, I want you to see not the square frame, but the circle frame. The circle frame actually frames out the project itself. And right back to where it went. Okay, so this is looking good, guys. So I think we're ready. So we're now going to hit cut on these. I'm going to set the cut file. So if I come over here now to my cut layers, we've got our frame. I'm going to set my cut here. We have adhesive on this because we're using our Laserhyde adhesive. I'm going to come into my cut setting here, and we're doing we're doing a Latigo. This isn't Latigo, but this is our one pass here. So we're going to hit assign and come to the laser. And we are now going to cut this. We are going to send this. And there we go. Now we're going to come to the machine over here. At this point, we're going to hit file because we want to hit our file. But we should probably, well, we don't need to change the speed because we're good for now. File. We're going to hit plates. Plates is up here, so we're going to click on that. And there's our file. And start.
Feels so good.
I definitely want to give a big shout out to Urban City. They reached out to us from our YouTube channel, and they ordered all their patches on our website, laserhyde.com. Very simple process. If you guys are wanting custom patches like this, you can easily go to our website. We have a custom patch section where you guys can just go in there, upload your graphic, choose your patch sizes or patch shapes, and then upload your artwork, and you're good to go. So we have laser engraving options, full color printed options, but definitely can get you guys going if you don't own a laser, but you want to get really high-end material like this or patches to where you guys can create custom apparel and get your business going with quality materials and products. So there we go, guys. We've got perfect patches ready to go. We're ready to now send these out to the customer, and we can now move on to our next batch of patches that we got. So this person right here, they did a good combination of the printed patches and engraved patches. So, you know, that's the great thing, is you don't have to, on our website, you don't have to just do laser engraved patches. But for those of you guys that have Thunder lasers, here is a great solution for you now to be able to not have to buy a UV printer. You know, there's nothing wrong with buying a UV printer if you can afford it, but you don't have to. There's places where you can buy wholesale DTF like Supreme Screen Supply. And look at how clean our adhesive cuts. Our adhesive cuts like a dream, and look at how thick our material is. Let's just measure this. That way it gives you an idea of how thick our product is. Now, normally our Leatherette comes in anywhere between 1.85 and 2. So we're zeroed out here. Let me switch this to millimeters. 2.34, guys. So by the time this patch here compresses, meaning once you press this onto your hat press, you're gonna probably be sitting at just above 2 millimeters, which is really gonna look like and simulate a nice thick 6-ounce leather. If you're doing leather and custom patches like this, that is truly the kind of simulation you're gonna want, is something like that. All right, so that worked out great. I couldn't be more happier with the results. So if you guys are interested in print and cut and DTF on Leatherette, now you have the video to be able to do that. There are great videos when it comes to learning the process from the light burn aspect, but most videos I was seeing was the UV print process. So they were printing directly to the Leatherette, which is cool. And then they were, you know, putting it in the machine and going from there. So I wanted to show an actual DTF process with the material that we use here in the shop. That way you guys have finally a reference for DTF. There it is, guys. First time from Laserhyde getting a DTF print and cut setup. So hopefully this works out for you. If you have any questions, post in the comments. And as always, you can join our Laserhyde patch makers group. That'll be in the description on Facebook. Big shout out to Thunder for, again, having some of the best machines on the market. Really love using them in our shop. They've really taken everything we do to another level. I'm going to post a link in the description to this very specific machine here, the Thunder Nova Plus 24 with the RF laser, guys. The RF laser has taken our patches to a whole nother level that we've never seen before, and our clients have never seen before. So we're able to do very, very, very precision detailed patches here in the shop now because of it. So we're here to help, and as well, we want to make sure that you guys have the knowledge to perfect your process as well. Thanks again. My name is James. Shout out to all you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Feels so